Hi, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I trim my Kakarikis Summer's nails. Hi, she's a pretty girl. She's almost 1 year old, and don't worry, this is not her cage. This is a travel cage. I put her in there so I can bring her to my grooming room to show you how to trim their nails. And in my previous videos, like quite a while ago, my other nail trimming videos or videos where I've had my birds in these cages, I got comments like, too small, too cruel, oh my god, your bird is in a small cage. I'm like, seriously, do you really think I keep my birds in a cage like this? They haven't actually checked out my other videos, obviously. So if you're new here, don't worry, this is not my bird's cage. Go check out my other videos and you'll see how they live in their bird room, and they're out all day long. So I just want to make that clear. So this is Summer. Now the Kakariki species nails tend to grow very, very fast and very long. Now it's not a health issue, it's just the way they are, because I believe their nails are long because they're meant to be used for digging. They're always digging. They're always like doing this in the ground. Sorry, I don't want to scare her. I'll go over here. Sorry, girl. Anyways, they're always digging. They dig like a chicken. So they're always foraging and looking for food in the ground. So their nails are meant to be long so they can dig. Sort of like in the dog world. I don't know if you know dogs, but like the terrier species, the dogs that called go to ground, where they're hunting little varmints under the ground, their nails tend to be longer than other breeds of dogs. I'm a dog groomer and I know this because I groom dogs, and the terriers that come in have longer nails, very long, because they're meant to be long so they can dig, just like the Kakariki. So that's my opinion of why I think they're very long. And I've seen a lot of comments on asking me how to trim their nails and why they're so long, and that's what I believe, why they are long. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I do that, what I use. Oh, what are you doing? You want out? I know, she's used to this cage. She's okay. She's not very stressed. I just don't want to let her loose because she'll fly all over the place and then I can't catch her. So basically, you know, I'm going to show you how to trim the nails. You can use this for any bird, really, but especially that Kakariki, since they grow so long. I wanted to make a separate video on her. She's so cute. So hopefully she'll let me hold her, and hopefully she'll let me show you. So first I'm going to show you what tools you need to get ready to trim your bird's nails. Right before you get started trimming your bird's nails, I'm going to show you what you need. So basically you are going to need something that will stop the bleeding, just in case you cut the nails too short and there's bleeding. This is what I use. You don't have to use this brand. I don't even know what this says because I don't have my glasses on there. Anyway, there's like a quick stop, a cut close, or they're different brands. They're basically a lot of dog groomers use this for dog grooming, and if we cut the nails too short, they bleed, or cats. And it's used on birds as well. It's a powder, and usually it's yellow. You can see that. And what I do is I just open this up. I keep it open when I'm clipping the nails. I put my finger in there, get a little bit on my finger, and just put it on the end of the nail like that. Hold it for a few seconds. Just hold it, place it on, make sure it's right in the hole where it's bleeding, and then it's done. You just leave it like that. And then you're going to need some nail clippers. I'll show you what I have. I have different kinds of nail clippers here. This one is meant for birds' nails. This is a new one, so it's really tight for me. I have to loosen it. I do have an older one. This is loose, see? That's getting dull. So you don't want to use dull clippers. It will just hurt the bird's nails and it will make them jagged. It won't work. So unless I put oil on this, I'm not going to be using this one, but you can buy one. It's just bird claw scissors. See the bird claw scissors. And you can also use a nail clippers. They're small too. You see the opening is not too bad. These are for cats. Since I'm a groomer, I have all these. And if you don't have any of those, you can just use your own nail clippers. These are for trimming toenails or your fingers. They're the bigger ones. There are small ones that you clip your fingernails with, or even little baby ones. This one is fine to trim your small bird's nails. Now, I want to say, before you use the nails, you want to clean it with an alcohol wipe. You want to wipe, the cutting surface. You don't want to get have dirt on there when you're cutting the nails, especially if you make them bleed. You can get the nail infected, right? You don't want anything into their blood stream, right? So you want to make sure they're all clean before you cut the nails. And then you're going to be using a towel, unless you just use your hands to hold your bird. But one thing I want to mention is birds don't have diaphragms. So if you were to use, this is a towel. If you were to use a towel, you don't want, you know, when you're holding them, or no towel, you don't want to hold their belly. Say this is their belly. You don't want to hold them like this because you'll squeeze them to death. They can't breathe. They need to expand their chest to breathe because they don't have a diaphragm. So I'm going to show you how to hold your bird. And when you use a towel, just get a small one. I just want to show you, just make sure you use a towel that's like smooth, that has none of those little things sticking out like this one. Can you see? It has little wee things here, like if their nails were get caught and tangled in this, it's gonna get stuck. So you don't want that. Use a towel. This is a tea towel. It's smooth, so there's nothing your bird's nails can get caught on, or the beak or anything like that. And it's lightweight. It's easy to hold. You don't want, this one's like heavy. You don't want a big heavy towel. It's just gonna weigh you down, like weigh down your arms while you're doing it. So basically you want alcohol wipe, your choice of nail clippers, and something to stop the bleeding, and a towel. And if you can't see very well like me, make sure you wear your glasses and go into a bright room, have lights, like I have lots of bright lights here. A ring light will do it. I got lights up there, so you want as much light as you can get so you can see what you're doing. Hi. Alright, so I'm going to get her out. So I wiped all the clippers with oil. I got my Quick Stop ready to go. I have a Kleenex in case there is blood and she bites me or there's blood on her. I can wipe it off. I got all my clippers ready here. I got my towel ready here. So I want to show you how I hold her before I put her in the towel, because once she's in the towel, it's hard for you to see what my hands look like. So let me just get her out quickly. Oh, I don't want her to get away. It's okay, buddy. Okay, so I got her. I'm going to hold her in my left hand with that cage. So what I've done is I put my forefinger on one side, and what do you call this? The middle finger. And the rest of my hand is on her back. So I'm barely putting any pressure on her chest. I'm just holding her gently like this. So then she can't really bite. I'm putting it underneath her cheeks. You can see? Like that. I'm not strangling her. I just have enough pressure to hold her straight. Now if she doesn't try to bite me, I'll just clip them like this. But honestly, I think I'm going to use the towel, because if she starts nibbling at my hand, you know, I don't want her to. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to hold her claw first before I put her in the towel. So what I do is I kind of grab the one foot. No. See, she's trying to get away. So what I'm going to do is pull this up, use my thumb and my forefinger. I'm holding her, oh, maybe she's pretty good. No, she's going to bite me. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the towel, because I have to hold her foot. I'm holding it like this. Oh, she's okay. She's okay. Let me cut one nail. And no, she's going to bite the nail clippers. So that's why a towel is good as well. Anyway, I'll do one. See, they do struggle, and she's biting me. So I got one. So let me just put her in the towel, and it would be better for me. And when she's in the towel, I'm holding her the same way. So the towel will serve as, you know, protection against your hand. What they do is they bite the towel instead of your hand. So if you put her in the towel, hold her the same way. And now I'm just holding her foot in my thumb and my forefinger. So I'm going to try these cat nail trimmers. Let me just fix the screen for you. See how long her nails are? And what I do, since she has white nails, you have to look for the quick. Look how long they are. There's a quick in there, and since they're white, her quick will be pink. Hopefully you can see that. Anyways, her quick is right there. I'm going to use these other clickers. I'm just trimming right below or in front of the quick, because if you go into that pink area, it'll bleed. That's the blood vessel. So it's called a quick, or just a blood vessel. So white nails are pretty easy to do. You just want to avoid the pink part. So, and you can cut like a little bit at a time if you're nervous. just like that. And sometimes the nails on the bottom are harder because they curl them. And then I just have a look and see. She's probably gonna hate me now. So after you trim your bird's nails, your bird might be a little bit listless. It won't trust you for a while. You have to earn its trust back. But sometimes it's just a little bit of stress that makes them, you know, act all quiet and kind of puffed up for a bit. It's normal for birds to do that. So just give them a chance, give them a break. Just put them in their cage, let them relax. And then, you know, in a few hours they should be back to themselves. Or if not, the next day, just give them lots of treats and say good birdie and all that stuff. And they should be fine. But it's normal for birds to act in a stressful way after you've handled them and cut their nails, or, you know, if they've been to the vet or anything like that, they do get stressed out. But Summer, are you okay? You still like me? She's thinking about it. I kind of ruffled up her feathers, but I think she'll be okay in no time. Alright, so I drew some pictures for you since it was hard for me to show you on the actual live bird who's struggling. So these are just, these are nails, if you can believe it or not. I'm not a great artist. These are the nails and these are the toes. And just different kinds of nails. Her nails were kind of curved like this, and her quick was way up here. It was, so all of this can come off. And some birds, you know, when they have normal size nails like this, the quick is pretty long. So you can only cut off like the tip. Like just a small amount, maybe just even up to here. Sometimes the quick looks like it's up here, but it'll have one little wee line coming down here, and that's the quick as well. So you don't want to cut too close to the quick. So you just want to cut just below, like in front of the quick, and you can cut it on an angle. You can cut it this way, so that the bird can still scratch. And this is just to cut off the sharp pieces. And when they're long like that, just cut it to the way the nail grows, if that makes sense. And this one you can kind of, you can cut it this way as well, or you can cut it that way. But I think this way is better. If you cut it even closer, the quick will recede, and then the nails will become shorter. Now, if I was to cut her nails like once a week, the quick might recede, because every time you cut the nail like close to the quick recedes back, so it'll be shorter. It'll go shorter, shorter, shorter. Sometimes they don't go shorter, but sometimes they do on dogs anyway. And if the quick goes shorter, you're able to cut off some more. But you want to give your birds some kind of nails, because they need the nails to grasp on their perches and to dig like the Kakarikis need. So you don't want, or Kakariki, you don't want to cut them too short, as it's happened to me before, especially when going to the vet. They cut the nails too short, and my birds fall off the perches, which is so sad, and it takes a while for them to grow. So try not to cut them too short, just enough where they're comfortable that they can actually walk and grasp onto things without getting stuck everywhere. So hope this video helped, and if you got any questions, just ask me down below in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.